Welcome back everyone to the 4th episode of this performance update, My Team career mode in the fantasy little world of this woman, Miley Cyrus. Also almost said man there, but welcome to the Dutch Grand Prix. It's round 3 of 16 in this edited calendar. We are 4th bottom now in the pecking order. We're ahead of Alfa Romeo Racing, and I kind of made a mistake. At the end of the last episode, I thought I applied a major drag reduction upgrade. I didn't, but that is now ordered, and that will come in about a month's time, I'm pretty sure. Probably before the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, which should be a good one, so I hope you guys can stick around for that. Other than that, nothing really happened pre-episode, so there's not much to fill you in on. But other than that, we're going to get to qualifying and discuss the practice. And FP1 went pretty smoothly, to be honest. A couple of setup adjustments made, but ultimately it was P19 for myself and P21 for my teammate, RoGro, and I skipped FP2. But I did FP3 as it was nice and sunny. It was good for the soft tyres. I finished P14 in that one with RoGro rock bottom in that one, but he was on the medium tyres. Everyone else was on the softs for that one. But we are in qualifying where I feel my 1 lap pace is getting there. But yeah, middle sector I seem to be struggling. We're on a completely dry weekend. There was a bit of rain at the end of FP2, which is kind of why I skipped it. You know, it was a bit inconsistent for running. Other excuses that you can make up. But like we always do, we're going to do 2 runs in qualifying 1. And just give it everything, to be honest. And if we need to, we'll take 2 runs on our first set of softs. Let's just check the fuel. That should be all good to go. I've locked in the setup now. So it's a tricky pit lane exit. I tried to get some heat into the tyres as well. Brakes are always cold and tyres through the first sector. It's a bit more overcast, so conditions I haven't really driven much in here at Zandvoort. I guess we'll flick it up into max. That was too tight. That was bad. Worst corner on the circuit. Combined with that one. Rubbish lap. Rubbish lap. It's only P19. Yeah, I know there's a lot more time in that, but let's just skip forward to the end of the session because we need a fresh set ASAP. Probably going out first isn't wise, but I'm always at the back, so we'll try being at the front. A few more Renault-powered engines in the local garages, as in down the pit lane. Whoa! I touched the inside curb. We've got loads of time to play with here. Let's just slow it down a bit.
Just 30 seconds left in the session.
Hot lap till the end.
To your wing, damage.
I'm not going to flashback, but let's have another look at that. Understeered out wide. It was going to be invalid anyway, but then I just kept on the power. It was invalid either way. We bottled it. Oh, hey, look, I'm on pad. Yeah. We caught that. Pretty sure our teammate is last in that one. Struggled there a couple of times. We were improving by about 5. It wouldn't have been enough. Like, I like being optimistic, but that wouldn't have been enough. To get a Q1. It would have been 7. We would have been ahead of the Hasses, but yeah. I wasn't quite enough in that lap. You never know though. We could have been really close. Ah, it's another Q1 elimination. We're at 10 minutes into this video. Claire is back. I'll tell you something about Claire in a moment, but
Will this be a problem tomorrow?
yeah. Durability
Great
department.
balls a few times. Were you struggling for grip?
Just say for the aero department because we've got an upgrade coming in.
Tough luck there. It's not quite where we'd want to be on the grid, but chin up, it's not the end of the world.
Right, we got some messages from Jeff once more, confirming that it is a dry race and just telling us about the circuit. Nothing really that exciting, to be honest. In terms of upgrades, we've still got the chassis coming. We've got to do some more work on the powertrain and stuff like that, but I think we're in a decent position, so I won't splash any resource points now and save it for after the race. But let's head to race day.
It was 35 years ago that the late great Niki Lauda took his 25th and final Grand Prix win here at Zandvoort. He came from 10th on the grid to beat his McLaren teammate Alain Prost by just 0.2 of a second. Well, Zandvoort is a very different circuit today, of course, but still one with an incredible legacy. And we're going to add to that. Welcome along to the 2020 Dutch Grand Prix. Zandvoort circuit then, 14 corners, 10 to the right and 4 to the left, with plenty of steep camber and elevation changes to keep our drivers on their toes throughout the 2.6-mile lap. And watch out for cars making use of the DRS zone into turn 1 to try and overtake. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the
Overtaking?
and it's
Trust me guys, it is incredibly hard to overtake here. I've done a race in my team before, and I just couldn't go forward. Like the run off the banking, everyone gets a basically similar exit, and then it's just it's so hard, it's just horrible. But overall, it's a fun circuit, it's an intriguing race, which is why I'm looking forward to it, if it is on the calendar next year. Unlike a certain Saudi Arabia.
And of course you have to make sure that all
But it is what it is.
second nature to you, so that they're not taking up too much of your capacity.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Leclerc, Verstappen, Sebastian Vettel, and Albon. Perez,
sorry, Ferraris are still too unrealistic, as with Renault,
Esteban Ocon, and Gasly, Raikkonen, Giovinazzi,
as with AlphaTauri.
and Roman Grosjean, Crofty, Russell, Latifi, and Mahavir Raghunathan. It's almost time for the lights to go out.
The way he says that. Oh. Right, let's get into it then. Hopefully, we select the correct strategy this time.
But there's plenty of racing to come.
Soft hard, isn't it?
Move up the order.
There's absolutely nothing to worry about on that front. I'm perfectly happy with that selection.
Launch map is good, but we need to learn the gears, so go into each one when you can. We're going to need some work on the brakes, so put some energy into them, and on the tyres as well, please.
We should be good now for temperatures. Sun's coming out. Check the engine actually. Side by side with Gasly. Trying to squeeze him out, but he's still there. He's got the position.
Alright, we're looking good so far.
What a start though. Did he just move in the braking zone? I don't think there's any damage, but
Easy.
getting racy early on. Don't think we can get this move done, so we'll just hold back.
You can use it when within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Is that Norris on hards? Oh! Giovinazzi loose! There's a yellow flag up ahead. Something has happened.
Okay, the incident
Oh,
has
it's
been
behind.
cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed.
There was an AI mistake back there.
Reducing our gap on the car behind by around a second a lap. the car behind might start to have fuel management issues. Let's see if we can use this to our advantage over the next few laps.
Yeah, fair enough. Need to get that left rear cooled now. Really struggling at low speed. Like this, I just... Oh my days, the fireworks. They are really loud, I'm pretty sure you can hear them. They are bonkers close. Undeserved warning, but we move. They're already on the back of me. I've got absolutely no pace in this piece of crap car. Can't get fired from my own team, you see, so... Oh, not again. I'm touching curbs and it's...
Okay, gap ahead is 2.7 seconds. Tyre condition is still looking good.
Shit. Oh, I'm gonna rewatch that. No flashback, but... I go wide. Oh. Ah. It's tight. Look, I just run wide. Game over from there, isn't it? I don't think it... Yeah. I mean, it's fair enough.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Copy. We're 3 laps over
Okay.
target on fuel. Let's start burning it off, please.
I'm gonna be pit stop behind Ragunathan. Early pit stop for damage.
Go, go, go.
That is a mad pit stop. 6.1.
One more stop today. 1 stop left in our strategy.
We are not doing one more stop. We're going to try and get these tyres to the end. Three seconds behind Ocon, who's gone for softs. I won't catch him, but that's interesting. I really should have underfueled.
You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 per lap.
We're at about the same pace as Grosjean, who's being hassled and harried by Ocon. We're pulling away from Latifi and Ragunathan, as we should be doing. So it's really going to be a pretty lonely race from here.
You've been awarded a time penalty for that last incident.
Don't agree, but let's carry on. And again.
Okay, gap ahead is 5.5
Mediums.
seconds.
Oh, it's Bottas leading. I thought it was Hamilton. Oh, for God's sake. Don't lap me, then hold me up. Let's use Bottas as a little... Nowhere near got the grip as him, but...
We're not racing the car behind. Let them past when you can.
He's really not close enough. They all twitch every time they pass me. They're all so slow going through. One of the worst things about the AI. Is that Bottas? No, it's not. I thought it was Bottas going slowly.
We're leading our teammate by 19.5 seconds.
Oh!
Caution, caution.
What's happened?
The virtual safety car is out.
VSC.
Reduce speed and maintain a positive delta.
Please, not now. I'm trying to set personal best laps here.
Expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now.
I did it. 13.8. Now you can go through.
We have excess fuel weighing us down. Set the fuel mix to mode 3. Let's push.
I've done the same thing again. Oh, it's okay. Who cares? Would have finished here anyway. Bottas is starting the final lap. We're starting our final lap. We're in the DRS. Should we go for a personal best? I was up, but ran wide. Thought it was going to take a warning. See, even when pushing on the final lap here, we would have not had the pace to walk on, so it will be a P18 finish here. With Raghunathan in 20th ahead of George Russell behind Latifi. Bottas wins. And I think sails even further into the championship lead. Leclerc with the fastest lap. Interesting. We do get a warning there. But it will come across the line to finish P18. Ah, that race had potential. I mean, Verstappen driver of the day. Oh, it just had to be, didn't it? That's going in the thumbnail for sure. Hope you all enjoyed that. Well done to Mercedes. Yeah, blah, blah.
Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again.
Might as well skip that. We'll just take a look at the results.
And after this round of
It was meant to rain, so we were close to the rain.
look in the drivers' table. More points for Valtteri Bottas, further solidifying his lead at the top of the table. Now, let's discuss, Ants. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
That's got to be the Flying Finn. Wait, how many Flying Fins have we had now? Anyway, I'm talking about Bottas this time. Just great raw speed.
Fair enough. That's
All
different.
respect to the fans' choice, they fully deserve it. But I just feel that my pick had a little more on their plate. So their ability
That's
to
different.
keep
I like
cool and
it.
come through for such a strong finish made the difference, at least in my opinion.
Let's move on to the constructors. Mercedes
They have
moves to the top of the table.
differentiating
Meanwhile, good work from
opinions.
Racing Point this
There you
weekend,
go.
Who pushed themselves further up the order. Well, Ants, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing.
Damn.
Thanks to everyone who
Just
joined
need a
us,
point and we're
we'll
an
see
eighth.
you for the next one.
Indeed, we will see you for the next one. We will round it out, checking off our sponsorship bonus, stuff like that. See what money and upgrades we can put on the car. 20 out of 30. We're not doing enough laps, but crazy. Next time out is round 4, and I will be streaming on Thursday and Friday, so you're going to get 2 races next week. Isn't that just great? I mean, we'll have to wait and see on that one. Once more, it was a pleasure doing that. Nearly 2 hours of work done. Not much actually we did today. We just kind of just went straight into it, smashed pretty much all of the practice programs, and yeah, just got into it. We've got improved energy store cells coming soon. Wrong controller, that's off. What can we do as an activity? G-force training, surely. And then straight away we're going into the Spanish Grand Prix, and we do have it failed.
The entire development package for this weekend has failed. Check your R&D screen to order any redevelopments.
We're going to go for the redevelopment, and that will be it for this episode, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. Oh, we're down to second worst. We'll get into this in more detail next time, and until then, goodbye.